دوستان عزیز درود بر شما و میریم سراغ تکست مربوط به Evolution of Cinema. خب اول معنی هامبل رو بگم. معنی فروتن میده. معنی بعدی هامبل خار و بینوا هستش، اما ما با این کار داریم. هامبل یعنی simple، یعنی not important. معنی دیگه ای که لغت دیگه ای که مهمه capture attention، draw attention هستش. یعنی شما یه توجه کسی رو جلب کنی و hold attention، توجهشون رو نگه داری. شما اول باید capture attention بکنی، بعد hold attention کنی. Transcending boundaries هم transcend یعنی go beyond، یعنی بالاتر از یه چیزی رفتن. Transcending boundaries یعنی اصلا اون مرزها رو رد کردی. پس اینا رو داشته باشیم. The evolution of cinema from its humble جای خالی to its current status as a global cultural phenomenon. خب اولش سینما خیلی مهم نبود، پس humble beginnings این میشه. to its current status as a global cultural phenomenon یعنی پدیده فرهنگی جهانی، یعنی خیلی مهم شده الان. is a testament to the جای خالی آب. testament معنی proof میده. testament to اصلا میشه proof of، مدرک اینطوری هم میشه گفت. testament to the یه دلیل خیلی محکمیه. to the جای خالی آب storytelling through moving images. خب عکس های متحرک storytelling. خب اولش مهم نبوده، الان مهم شده، پس پاور الان پیدا کرده. پس پاور اپ یعنی قدرت داستانگویی از طریق عکس های متحرک رو به ما میده. این برادرای فلان لومره pioneers of early film، اولین کسایی بودن که فیلم رو پاینیرش بودن. first projected اولش پراجکت کردن تصاویر متحرک رو تو mesmerized. مزما اسم یه شخصی بوده، mesmerized یعنی هیپنوتیزم کردن و یا اتنشن کسی رو کلا جذب کردن، که مخاطب رو جذب کردن. در 1895 جای خالی The Birth of Cinema as We Know It. مارکینگ که نقطه مارک شما وقتی میکنید یعنی علامت میزنید. مارکینگ The Birth of Cinema یعنی این نقطه بود که مارک زده شد. Since جای خالی The Art of Filmmaking has grown and diversified. یه هنر فیلم سازی رشد کرد و diversified یعنی چندین نوع رو در بر گرفتش. diversified. جای خالی boundaries of language and culture. زبان و فرهنگ و اینا رو دیگه مرزاش رو رد کرد. Transcending boundaries این میشه. بس since جای خالی کاما. همیشه since این شکل دیدین since then بهش میخوره. since then از اون موقع تا حالا. خب حالا بریم توضیحات یه شخص دیگه از مدرسون رو گوش بدیم.
So you're interested in why power is correct, is that right? So I guess the idea of testament is it's kind of like evidence, or it's a supporting, something that supports or gives authority to something else. And so the fact that cinema has gone from being something very simple and humble to being a massive cultural industry, what that points to, or that is evidence of something powerful. So that's why power works here. So humble beginnings is almost a cliched phrase for describing something that starts very small and simple, and and perhaps not at all powerful. So humble beginnings, that phrase, humble beginnings, goes together. So we often talk about from its humble beginnings to something much larger scale or much more impressive. So this is the idea of humility, humble. It doesn't. It's not something that anyone's taking pride in. So then we have this idea of testament. Testament is it's proof or evidence of something. So that's how it's being used here. To say that one thing is a testament to another is to say that that one thing is evidence of the other thing. So in this case, because cinema goes from being something very simple and maybe not very impressive to being a massive industry, that is evidence of the power of cinema. It's evidence of the power of the medium. So that's why power works here. Um, I guess the technology that becomes cinema, it's seen as something very trivial and it's just an entertainment, maybe something that would distract you for a few moments. It's not. So to say that it's humble, it's kind of unimportant at the start. It doesn't seem when they start making these technologies, it doesn't seem like this is going to become a really important technology.
So it
By now, billions of dollars for a film. People pay massive amounts of money to make them, and then many people watch them.
همونطور که اینجا گفتش یعنی اولش مهم نبود بعد مهم شد.
So it is usually it's usually used to mean, yeah, to have someone's full attention, to capture or catch their attention and control their attention so that they're focused on that thing that is mesmerizing them. It's from a guy called Mesmer, I think, who was a hypnotist, and he had a technique for hypnotism. So it started out meaning a form of hypnotism, like almost like mind control, but it now gets used more as a metaphor for something that's fascinating or that holds our attention. If you think about holding attention, is that once you've got someone's attention, you keep it. Capturing it to begin with is maybe they're paying attention to something else and you draw their attention to what you're doing. So you first need to capture attention or draw attention, and then you need to hold it. If you were giving a speech or a presentation, you often begin with something interesting, engaging. You say something that hooks the audience so that they want to listen to you, and then you tell them more about the details of what your presentation is about, and that's how you hold their attention. Just crossing boundaries. It means overcoming. So those boundaries are no longer important from the perspective of cinema, or less important. So they're overcome, but it kind of just means crossing. That is,
because when we search transcending, it is to go beyond the range of limits.
Yeah, so it's going beyond the boundaries of language and culture. So, for example, Hollywood cinema is watched all over the world. Maybe some films aren't quite as popular in some places as they are in others, but there's still an overcoming of boundaries. And then some other cinema industries are also popular beyond the boundaries of the place that they were created. So Bollywood, South Asian cinema is quite popular. Korean and Japanese cinema have both become popular as well. So this is what they mean, I think.